Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there in Bourbonado. Saw tons and tons of posts about that. When you leave on a Wednesday and get back on Sunday, you have about 400 notifications. So I haven't gotten all of them yet. I'm going to get to them as soon as I can. What I wanted to do is do something a little bit different tonight. Mr. Clinton Cochran is one of the more creative individuals in Bourbonado. So he sent me Handshake 1, 2, 3, and 4. Thank God. See, this is what you do. You put this on the stick, you go right into here, and you just do it on a slow drip and just give the review as you talk as it drips. Anyway, so he said on the note, it said, do not read until you've tasted and written reviews. This is a 4-pour blind. I'm not going to write these. I'm going to talk about them. I'm going to do all 4 because it's Sunday fun day. Just got back from dinner with my wife. My daughter and son-in-law had a stomach bug, so they could not join us. They're going to join us on Friday. All right, here we go. I probably shouldn't have done all that because I'm going to do all 4, but I guess it'll just keep getting better, right? So this is a blind. I have no idea what he sent me. Number 1. And I didn't really get instructions either there, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to figure out what it is. I guess we'll just wing it. I got my Shine Down shirt on. Rock on. First one, nose. Nose is a bourbon. It's got rye in it. Interesting. All the labels say Desperate Man's ER12. Could be some percentage of KC blenders and Blantons. Could be ER12. Make sure to write a review. Do they all say the same thing? Yes, they all say the same thing. Okay, we joked one time, and I told another fellow Bourbonado about this, and he said, if you ever do that, you're going to lose a trust. I said, well, you might be right, but what we were talking about was when you send somebody 4 handshakes, like put 4 Jim Beam whites in there. Just do 4 in a row and have them do them blind. God, this one, it's eerily similar to the first one. I just can't put my finger on it. Do that as a joke, obviously. What's good? Slight caramel, and then it dries out. The finish dries out on this. This is definitely a bourbon. Seems to be about, this is number 1. Seems to be between 86 and 95 proof. It's less than 100. Unless it's a real smooth bottled and bond. That's interesting. I like it. I just can't put my finger on. I shouldn't guess mash bills, but this seems like about a 64 corn, 14 rye, and then malted barley. It's not a wheater, and it's not a rye. Yeah, it's a bourbon. Okay. The video will be a little long. Sorry, everybody. So number 2. I'm just going to do half this time. Those are they like little seals that you have to break? Or can you reuse these things? Educate me, people. Oh, smell my skin. Number 2. I said the last one was about 90 proof. straight Kentucky bourbon, but rye influence. Influence. All right. Oh, next one. Oh. Number 2 smells a little bit like a weeder. I will never guess brands. You can't get me to do that. I don't want to make a complete fool out of myself. Soft. That is a really soft, low ethanol nose. Let's do the taste. That's really good. That's sweet. Oh. That's not an ASM. Is it a different whiskey, though? That might not be a bourbon. It's got that herbal note like a Redwood Empire, but it's also got just a hint of Texas funk, which I freaking love. Still Austin, Balcones. Love them. Oh, I thought I'd want to finish. Okay, number 2. I'm racking my brain here. Number 2 is super sweet. I'm gonna go out on a limb and call that a Texas whiskey. Texas whiskey. That seems to be a lower proof as well. I would say it's not above 90. I'll say less than 90 proof. And the back end finish is it's longer than the first one. It's got a real vanilla caramely sweetness on the back end that lingers very, very nicely. I wouldn't call it a dessert pour, but it's close. It's really in that sweet wheelhouse. Not offensive at all. Very approachable and extremely sippable. All right, this is water, I promise. All right, Clinton, moving on to number 3. Tres. All right, there we go. Just gonna do half. That's about right. All right. Número 3. This is a bourbon. This is a fine Kentucky bourbon. It's not a scotch. Shut up, Carl. He's gonna pee on me now. And tell me how great Illinois is. It's not. Okay. That one's even sweeter and more caramely than the last one. Like it's making my mouth water. I'm sitting here drooling as I talk, trying not to. Is this like 60 proof? Now, granted, it's my third pour, half-ounce pour, so my palate is totally calmed down, and I had a really good dinner, so it's not fighting with this. Dude. Bourbon. I'm so simple. I wish I was more nuanced. It's again, that would be the bourbon that you give to a friend when they tell you they don't like bourbon. I don't like that stuff. Yeah, try this and shut up. And they'll go, oh, I think I like bourbon. Oh, I think that's an 80 proofer. Okay. Of the three, I like number 2 the best so far. Not that this is a contest. I just, that one hit me just right. This one, you can't get much more smooth and approachable and sitting by the fire and drinking something neat than this one, especially if you're going to be a session guy, like 3/4 of Bourbonado, where your last pour is number 16. This one would probably get you through safely to the end of that evening. Die behind the wheel. Well, that's also about scotch. Sorry, Carl. All right. This. Let's move on to number 4. Seems to be the darkest of the 4. I hope I'm doing this the right way, or the way you envision me doing this. Came out pretty viscous. The viscosity was high. Okay, the last one too, oily. Oily mouthfeel. All right. Before people are screaming, it's at 12:03 right now, and they're screaming the thing. Will you just read the damn sheet and tell us what you're drinking? If this is the joke, and you're playing it on me, bravo. This reminds me of Cooper's Craft. I'm on to you, Cochrane. Your Cochrane concoctions. This is a bourbon as well. God damn it, it could be a Tennessee whiskey too. It sure wasn't made in Canada. Again, is this a 40 proofer? Is this a liqueur? Is this Mad Dog? Oh, that's freaking fantastic. Out of the 4, I do like this one the best. All right. We're going to go to the reveal right now. Drum roll, please. Oh, that's right. They fired the drummer. Okay. All right. The heck? Oh. Okay. Number 1, I said was a bourbon, 90 proof, straight Kentucky bourbon, but a rye influence. It is a 1-to-1 blend of Blanton's and KC blenders. That's kind of cool. Number 2 is ER12. So Eagle Rare 12 was number 2. I said it was a Texas whiskey because it had a little, I've never had ER12, by the way, so I wouldn't know. Number 3, I said it was a bourbon, 80 proof, had an oily mouthfeel. It is 1 part Blanton's and 2 parts KC blenders. So Knob Creek, and I've had, if it's regular Blanton's, I've had regular Blanton's. If it's Knob Creek, Blenders edition, I haven't had that yet. Okay, all right. So that one, so I got to mark this down here. I liked number 3, technically the best, that one, because it just seemed to hit everything, whereas 4 dipped into the sweetness a little too far, if you know what I mean. So number 3 was 1 part Blantons and 2 parts KC Blenders. Number 4, the one that got too sweet for my palate, was 1 part KC Blenders and 2 parts Blanton. So you just reversed it. God, this is interesting. This is actually really, really freaking good experiment, especially when you're talking about a blind. And I think to get the truth out of anybody is to do a blind tasting. That way there's no bias in there. But I really appreciate you, man. It was really nice of you. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mix all of them in one glass, and I might review that separately. You guys have a good night.